Hey, this is the World Advice Channel 2. What I want to talk about today is the topic of how we can make the internet a better place, okay? So for this video, I'm going to list the two main things we can do to make the internet a better place, because as everyone is now talking about the internet is making society worse, and it's bringing a lot of drama and a lot of problems, and even though there's many different things that need to be done to make the internet a better place, these are the two biggest ones that definitely need to be done, okay? So if you're interested in knowing what we can do to make the internet a better place so it can be as good as it used to be, and even just something in general that actually is progressive for society, then watch this video in order to find out. And now that I've mentioned that, let's get started. So when it comes to the first way we can make the internet a better place is simply put it in the algorithm system. Because even though the algorithm system was originally intended to be something positive, to give people access to watching as many things that they like as much as possible, the problem with the algorithm system is that the algorithm system has, like a lot of things in the world, it's something that makes sense on paper, but actually practiced in real life actually made things a million times worse, like a lot of things for that matter in this world, okay? We thought it was going to be something good, but it's actually negative and actually just screwed things up for a world that's already screwed up as it is already, okay? Because the problem with the algorithm system is it's done a bunch of things. First and foremost, it has absolutely just made it more likely people hear what they want to hear, so it helps fuel greater political division and problems, to be quite honest with you, than we already had before between two sides, the left wing and the right wing. Okay, it's made things a million times worse between both sides, and not just for political division, but even other divisions as well, like racial division, gender-based division, and aside from political, racial, and gender-based division, it just encouraged greater division because people just hear one side of the story and they hear the side of the story that is exactly tells them what they want to hear, instead of presenting another perspective and view, which just makes it more likely people are more likely to be filled with hate. That's one thing the algorithm system also done. It also creates a culture in general of greater stress, which is not good for mental health, because most videos that get recommended tend to be very negative and topics that are more just focus on making you stressed out because they're rage baiting you, because it's been proven people tend to pay more attention when you put something more negative out there. That's another thing that's very true about the algorithm system. And another thing, and there's other things as well, but this one is definitely a good point as well, it also kills the creativity on YouTube, okay? Because it's more likely people will just say things that the algorithm wants them to talk about, because it makes it more likely, that of course they're gonna get views. So people just talk about the same thing, so it kind of makes YouTube internet way more boring than it should be, because people just are more likely to just post videos about certain topics because they know those topics are more likely to get them views, and that's the truth, okay? So those are the three reasons why the algorithm uses. There's others, but that's the three main reasons, okay? So now that I've mentioned that, now of course, what can we do to, of course, deal with the algorithm system, okay? Well, the best way to deal with the algorithm system is to go back to like how YouTube and the internet in general, but specifically YouTube, because that's what most people watch on the internet nowadays, how the internet used to be a long time ago, okay? Which is that it's more topic based, okay? So when you go on videos on YouTube, you look up a certain particular topic and there's a bunch of videos that are recommended for you, okay? They don't directly ask you what you're interested in. You have to figure that out on your own, okay? There's no algorithm saying, okay, you look up this video, so we're going to give videos that recommend this particular thing. That doesn't work. It makes sense on paper, but in reality, it does not work at all. And if anything, it makes it more like you're just going to be fed videos that talk about the exact same thing, okay? It'll be like so in short, it'll be like how YouTube used to be in like the mid to late 2000s, where they talk about specifically topics. You can look up what you want to look up, and the videos that get promoted the most are the videos people are most interested in, okay? So it makes it more likely you'll be presented with more ideas instead of something that is more meant to just interpret what it thinks you're going to like, which which will just make it more likely you're just going to see a bunch of videos that talk about the exact same thing, okay? You might think that's kind of primitive and it's going backward, but in all honesty, you really want to live in a world that has an algorithm system, because the algorithm system is just terrible, okay? It's not good at all. It's just and not only for the reasons I mentioned, it also just prevents productivity. It's designed to make you addicted, so you don't do anything in life. You just spend your time on the internet. It's not good at all, and it needs to go. It needs to go. So in short, if we can make the internet good again, one of the main things we need to do is get rid of the algorithm system. It's not good. It's not good at all, and it needs to go. And that's the truth. Okay, so that's my first point. The second point, of course. Now, this one is going to be more controversial for certain, but I'm going to speak the honest truth because a lot of people are going to have to hear this truth, is that, simply put, people are going to have to, when it comes to dealing with online hate, are going to have to start defending themselves, okay? Because the truth of the matter is, the internet's like everything humanity figures out, okay? No matter how much it actually makes us unhappy in some ways, or even straight up makes us unhappy in whatever way possible, if it's something that makes things more efficient for our lives, to be quite blunt and honest with you, we are going to consistently use it, okay? It's just even civilization itself, it's already been proven hunter-gatherers are a lot happier, were a lot happier, and even had more food and even healthier than civilizations that were, of course, farm-based, or just in general civilizations, because hunter-gatherers don't have civilizations. But yeah, like I was saying before, it's already been proven hunter-gatherers are happier than people that live in civilizations. But civilizations offer one thing: it offers convenience for a bunch of different things, and specifically for food. Getting food is way easier and way more efficient than, of course, being a hunter-gatherer. That is honest truth, okay? Humans will always side with something that's more efficient than something, even if it's something that makes them happier, okay? And when it comes to the internet's going to be there for a long period of time, okay? Even if we hate it, it's going to be there, okay? And I'm not against the internet. I actually think it's a good thing, but it's going to be there, okay? And one of the things about the internet, of course, is internet hate. Internet hate, whether it could be based on race, maybe as well religion, or even the demographic you belong to, your taste in things, whatever. The internet has a lot of bullies on there, and the truth is, the internet's not ever going to go away, and you're going to get rid of that problem. There's always going to be people online who harass and put other people down, but the truth of the matter is, the best way to deal with that problem, in other words, the solution is to fight them back, okay? If they go on videos and they're talking shit about you, you defend yourself, okay? When you see them, if anything, go on other people, when you see them on their videos, you defend yourself, okay? You go on the offense. Don't just take shit from people, okay? Because the truth of the matter is, not only is the internet not going to go away, the truth of the matter is, okay, for that matter, if you're just going to deal with people making fun of you and stuff, it's just going to fuck you up in the head mentally. And the truth of the matter is, when it comes to dealing with negativity, especially of that kind, being picked on by a group of people, it's not good for the mind for anybody, okay? It can really screw people up and really fuck people up, okay? And since the internet's never going to go away, especially public comments, specifically that element of the internet, obviously at some point you're going to realize, I could either just live my life just being picked on, or I can start fighting back. And when you fight back through comments, you will realize eventually, if you're consistent enough, they're gonna kind of start leaving you alone, okay? And this is the truth, okay? Even though people don't want to hear it, it is the honest truth. Like, people in life need to start learning to get some freaking balls, man. Especially in this part of the world, okay? Like, you need to have to learn to stand up for yourself. Don't just take shit from people, okay? And that's the honest truth, which a lot of people in this world do. A lot of people in this world take a lot of fucking shit from people, and they get picked on so damn bad, okay? But when you go back to them, you'll start realizing a lot of them, you might even realize they're even weaker than you, or you thought you were at least. And they start complaining about you and even blocking you. So that's the truth of the matter. You need to understand that. Don't just take shit from people. Like, a lot of people take shit from Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, and even straight up, even Sabrina Carpenter facts. Like, don't just take crap from people, okay? When people are disrespecting you, you fight back, and you will realize they're gonna start leaving you the hell alone. And that is the honest truth of the matter, okay? Because that's another big issue a lot of people on the internet complain about, that they're being harassed, you know. That's not even getting K-pop fans. Oh Lord, have mercy. That's on another whole nother level, okay? And that is the honest truth, okay? So when people are disrespecting you, you stand up and you fight back, and you realize eventually they're gonna start kind of leaving you alone, or you're gonna come to some sort of truce or something, okay? You just like when you get in a fight with a bully, you realize they're probably not gonna come back again, okay? That's what I heard about people who've even lost fight with bullies, let alone people who win fights with bullies, okay? And that is the honest truth, okay? So anyway, this is my video. These are the two biggest issues that people have on the internet. These are I gave solutions to what can be done to solve these problems, okay? I'll have to say that I hope you learned something new, as well as found this video interesting and informative. And just remember, if you like this video and feels like this, remember thumbs for you up and hit the subscribe button. And as I have to say, and bye.